Today, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be tracking down more artifacts because we need to finish making our dear friend Alan's body, and we are missing one piece. I think I know where it is. I'm pretty sure the next piece is back on the glacier, which means we need to go back to the ice worm, which means we have to deal with the wonky new ice worm physics. I will be 100% honest here, chat. When I saw just how bad the Gaint Worm's performance had become, I nearly wanted to stop playing this game. Because that was my favorite part of the early access version, was the ice worm fight. Chase. Yeah, it wasn't necessarily like nail-bitingly tense like, you know, Subnautica typically is, but it was a lot of fucking fun. It was fucking scary. It was energetic. It was tense as fuck. Well, it was tense in a different way. But when we reached there in this playthrough and I saw just how much it had been screwed with, I wanted to stop playing. It's become even buggier than the early access version, which I'm not sure how that happens. So I may just take the prawn suit instead of the snow fox, which is really unfortunate because, like I said, the original chase that we had in the early access version with the ice worm on the snow fox was a ton of fun. It was one of the best parts of the game, at least of what we played. Granted, I think the Shadow Leviathan made up for it, but still. Maybe they fixed it since then, I'm not sure. I'm hopeful they did. We shall attempt to use the the snow fox again. We'll see if they fixed it. I'm not sure if they did. If they didn't, then I'm gonna save here. Okay, I want to go ahead and say, when we first encountered the quote-unquote new ice worm, and it was like blue balling us for like 5 full minutes, making noise without appearing, that was good because that was actually tense. The payoff was balls though, because the ice worm's hitbox was completely wonky, and you got knocked off your snow fox by so much as if the thing so much just breathed on you incorrectly. So we'll see if they fixed it. I doubt they did, but if they didn't, then fuck it. I'll just take Mr. X and we'll walk our way to where we need to go. Granted, I'm not 100% certain where we're going. I just know we're going, I think, to the other side of the glacier. Now, it'll show up here eventually. Ah, yeah, this is where we need to go. We need to follow the artifact pieces. Or architect piece. Hey, okay. Ice worm, did I catch you at a bad time? Is it past your bedtime? Ice worm? Oh, there it is. Yeah, nope. You still get knocked off of it, and it still has a hitbox the size of fucking Texas. So nope, we're going back. We're going back. We're grabbing Mr. X. We're just gonna stomp our way through. A thought just occurred to me. I didn't bring a spare power cell. I hope I don't run out of power. Also, I just realized I am basically doing the Subnautica equivalent of just casting Iron Skin and Dark Souls and just waltzing my way through an area. And here comes the big man. Well, I thought... Did he miss? How did you miss? You're telling me that the ice worm can hit me off my snow fox when I'm in a different postcode from it, but it missed the walking tank.
Way to go, slugger!
Oh, hello.
Hi Seth once again another week of working 12 for the work week, so I'm going to keep my attacks lighter this time until my overlords at Honda can pull their heads out their asses.
You nearly made me choke on my water. 10,000 goddamn bits, $100 on top of the 30 on top of the resubs. Hey, Seth, finished my master's degree. Congratulations this summer and got my first job this week, so feel like celebrating here. See you in your content and help me push through the lows of uni. Thanks. Well, congratulations to you, Brockflea. You don't got to spend that much money on me. Okay, you actually can hurt me pretty decently. hello. How are you? Oh, suddenly now your hitbox is sensible. Okay, maybe it was the snowfox. I don't know at this point. But it seems to be stuck in an attack loop now, so I'm just gonna be on my merry way. You know, watch out. Watch out. Yep. So this is definitely much better, but I still have to, shed a silent tear for what used to be for what used to be my favorite part of the game. A thrilling bike chase scene with a giant ice worm leviathan, reduced to a casual stroll as I am occasionally accosted by a slightly annoying pest.
Data is so strong here. There is almost certainly vital information pertaining to my body construction nearby.
Ow, my ankles. Pardon me for being a bit of a salty spittoon here, folks. I've bitched enough, so we'll deal. We shall deal. Wait. Oh, hello. Hello, nice to meet you. Hello, friend. How are you? You missed. Suddenly your hitboxes actually make sense now that I'm not on the snowfall. I don't know what happened to you. What the hell happened to you, man? You used to be my favorite fucking Leviathan in the game. And look at what they've done to you. You still have the coolest visual design out of any Leviathan that I've seen in this game so far. You have the best sound. You make the best and the coolest sounds too, but my god, your encounter got completely fucking shafted. So many mixed feelings.
Ah, that is a rough way to go.
Yes, I would not enjoy being crushed while mining iron cube components.
The cold preserved the body well, but this isn't a big sample. Will it be enough?
Our tissues are pluripotent, derived from the DNA of various species, capable of changing form as necessary.
Ah, like stem cells. So, what prevents you from, I don't know, ending up with hooves where your eyelashes should go?
That does not happen. At least not since the 4th iteration. We have scanned all the components we need to make a storage, body.
Are you excited?
Using the chemical compounds available in your body, I am able to approximate what you might call cautious optimism.
Well, we have now found all the pieces necessary. Now we just have to make a thing to make them, which I'm sure we'll find here eventually. Mr. X, did I clear out your inventory? I don't remember. Yes, I did. Let's fill it, why don't we? With ion cubes. Because you know what? I deserve something today. I am so salty for my I am so sorry for my truckloads of salt today, folks. They mighted my baby boy. At least the Shadow of it. It's weird though. They nerfed the Snowfox and nerfed the Ice Worm, but they buffed the hell out of the Shadow Leviathan. They made it way fucking scarier. In fact, there's really only one song I can think of that can summarize my state of mind. I'm not even gonna bother searching everywhere up here. I am not in the fucking mood. I'd rather go back in the water where at least I know I'm gonna find something to scare me. Alright, Heavy. Take us out of here. Wrong button.
Okay, enough.
God damn it. Well, we are now officially done with the glacier.
We have gathered the necessary components to begin constructing my body.
Great. What's next? Let's get you out of my head.
First, you must find the fabrication facility. It is concealed at some depths.
Fabrication facility. So you planned on needing to make new bodies?
It is a standard medical facility.
A medical facility where you just replace your whole body when it wears out? Sounds a little beyond standard to me.
Ours was a research mission of the highest importance.
So, what were you, a scientist like me?
I am a scientist now.
So, what happened? Your team found the vaccine and then...
Please, Robin, you have the components. Find the facility and construct the body.
Okay, but don't think I don't notice you changing the topic.
Alright. So, let me grab Mr. X, the power cells out of Mr. X's body, and we shall begin our journey searching for the fabrication station. So, do we know where this facility is? Okay, so we probably need to go find that somewhere. I'm not sure where that would be. Okay, so we need 2 root pustules, 1 synthetic fiber, and 2 gel sacks. Synthetic fibers, here we go. Right, needed the spiral plant clipping and a ruby. Ah, shit, are we out of the spiral plant clippings? I think we are. We are, which means we need to go find more vent gardens. Off to adventure, off into the depths. We shall find it, eventually.
Gentlemen?
I was taking a drink, damn it. Hey, Ed. Ed and everybody, welcome. I hear Onimusha 3 gave you some grief before you beat it. Or rather, after you beat it. I don't think I'm going the right way. I think I've accidentally found the void. Let's not go that way. Oh, right. I completely forgot. My truck now has a crush depth of 1,000 meters. Now, if I remember correctly, there is a boy around here somewhere. An Angie boy. So the game crashed as the credits finished. Then the X process has crashed message itself crashed. That game is just seems to be cursed. Why am I swimming? Why am I swimming? Not what I expected, but okay. It's fine, I'm sure. Up we go. Alright, spiral plants. If and you'd not mind, deliver unto me your bounty. Actually, wait, didn't I plant these? I could have sworn I planted these back at the base. If I go back to the base and I discover that I planted some of these at the base, I'm gonna be a bit of a dumb man, ain't I? And Ed, thank you for the 100 bits. I feel somehow responsible for mangling your game's code now, so take my bits. Well, you know what? It just seems to be our relationship, Ed. Shit screws up on your end and then I start feeling it. If our experience with XCOM has taught us both anything, is that our playthroughs were just connected somehow, and I don't know how. And it wasn't just through lore either, it was actual gameplay for whatever fucking reason. You did this to yourself by calling yourself Ed. To be fair, you called me Ed first, so really who's at fault here? Ow! Ouch. I can't help but think just Subnautica with below zero's features would literally be the best game. Yeah, I guess I can go ahead and just give some thoughts since it seems we're approaching the end of this game. I do like Below Zero, but God, it has some flaws, as you can see. Or rather, as you saw with the ice worm. I think that's the biggest one. Just that whole section got completely neutered. But like, mechanically, it has a whole lot of objective improvements over the first game. The base building got expanded greatly. That's a sentence, I guess. The base building got made way better. I don't know if I like the Sea Truck more than the, well, I know I don't like the Sea Truck more than the Cyclops and the Sea Moth, but I like the idea of a modular mobile base quite a lot. I think they could have done it a bit better, but overall, I really like it. I'm gonna turn this music off. It's giving me a headache. So... Also, I think I should, this is just a completely different topic entirely, but I think it's just worth mentioning that whenever I hear somebody bring up how Subnautica is scary, Subnautica is really scary, and the Leviathans are really scary, but then I started killing all the Leviathans and it's not scary anymore. Part of me just kind of wants to go, that's the point, you dummy. You're not meant to be scared of them forever. You're meant to get used to the environment, and then it gets less scary as you get more familiar with it. And therefore, you're less eager to leave it behind, and that makes the ending all the more poignant because it's become more like a home to you. That is literally the point of Subnautica. Suddenly it's more like a home to you than an alien world, and thus you are sad to leave it behind in the end. I need... what else did I need? I am sorry, my brain is firing off on like 13 different cylinders and I don't know which thought to stop on. So I need root pustules, I need gel sacks. Now here's where I'm gonna realize that I had spiral plants growing right here. I did not need to go all Why do I forget things? Monkey. My throat is not in a good enough position to do that voice accurately. Position? What? Condition to do that voice naturally. I'm trying, chat. I'm trying. It's not easy right now when your brain is only half working and your throat is beyond repair. I'm curious, have we actually gone through any reactor? Wow! We have not gone through a single reactor rod yet. Jesus. I forgot we had the locker named Alan. We got all the other stuff we need to make Alan's botte. I think. Did we? What else am I missing? Nope, we got everything. So now we need to go find the facility. Where the fuck do I start looking for that? Yeah, we did end up curing the Kara. I was really disappointed by that ending. It was just, we find... God. Okay, hang on a minute. I got a rant about this. So, like, the game made a big deal about the Kara virus being discovered in the frozen Leviathan below the glacier. Cool. Good setup. That's neat. And how, and how Altera wanted to get its hands on it to create... Well, it's hinted at that they wanted to make weapons with it, like bioweapons. Okay, again, good concept. We can work with that. So what happens? We find Maida. She gives us a map to where we need to go find the cure. We find the cure stashed under a rock. We then go back to the Ice Dragon Leviathan, and we cure the Kara in it. And that quest line is wrapped up. It's done. Nothing else. That's done. And then nothing else comes of it. As far as I know, anyway. Nothing else has come of it yet, but as far as I know, that's it. That's it. We find the cure hidden in a fucking crevice somewhere, and we cure it. Good setup for basically no payoff. And this is on top of our sister Sam being murdered by Altera to keep what they wanted to do with the Kara virus under wraps. Again, so much good setup. There could have been a bunch they could have done with that. Oh wait, no, I think it was something like she accidentally caused a cave-in at the frozen Levi. I don't know. Man, that just... I don't want to say too much yet. I'll wait. The issue is I'm having to fill air right now because I don't know where to go. It is concealed at some depths. So obviously we gotta go deep. Well, I guess we'll just look around. We'll probably find it eventually. What I'm assuming is I don't have all the information I need to know where it is. I don't think the fabrication facility would be where the Shadow Leviathan is. I mean, maybe. I doubt that. Oh god, I'm fucking stuck. I'm stuck. There we go. I think I might have gotten completely turned around. Where am I going? Why does the PDA not have a GPS? Very good question. Am I going in circles? I don't know where the hell I am anymore. I don't think this is where I'm going, or where I need to go, but apparently I haven't found this one yet. Yeah, we did get this one. This is the one where we had to avoid the, Chelicera, which is probably still around here somewhere. Maybe I do need to go down to where the Shadow Leviathan is, because, like, as far as I know, that is actually the deepest area that we've found. Again, as far as I know. Wait. Oh, I forgot Mr. X. Whoops. I left Mr. X back at home. He's just kind of sitting outside. How did I forget Mr. X? Go away, please. Really not in the mood. Instead of memory, there is talking with chat. Yeah, that my brain power was basically just devoted to talking with chat for a good several minutes there. Oh, this episode is gonna be fun to edit. Like, I'm pretty sure 90% of this is just gonna go away. Ah! Fucking go away, damn it. Really? I'm not in the mood. I gotta wonder, is Alan gonna chime in and like tell me where I'm supposed to go? Cause like otherwise I'm just kind of left to wander. Okay, sorry Mr. X, I completely forgot about you. So what's got more salt, the ocean or you? I think I'm giving the ocean a run for its money, to be perfectly honest. Boy, are y'all having fun on today's stream where it's mostly just Seth being quiet as he drives around? I am so sorry. Yeah, the direction was go down, but there's actually surprisingly few places to go down in this one. Apparently though, Alan is supposed to chime in at some point and tell us where we're going. So I guess we'll wait for that. New tactic, what if we removed all the water? Can't you beat Subnautica without water? God, the amount of, like, I made the Subnautica video, and like all of a sudden I started getting all these different, like, quote-unquote challenge videos of trying to beat Subnautica with more and more ridiculous stipulations, like literally removing all the water in the game, or playing with where like everything above the water is radioactive. And it's just like, but why would you think that would be fun to watch? Good to know, as I'm planning to dedicate September to Subnautica. Note to self, do not try to remove the water. Typically, I would say that is ill-advisable, yes. In a game called Subnautica, removing the ability to be a subnaut is probably not a good idea. And yes, I'm aware subnaut is likely not a real word, but it is now. And you know what? Neither is Subnautica. We stopped giving a shit about being grammatically correct when we started calling our games Revengeance. So you know what? Fuck it. Is there a specific trigger for when Alan talks to you, chat? Did I mess something up? You just haven't found it? Okay. It triggers when you're close. Alright, guess I'm just gonna go explore some shit. Figure out where I'm going. Let's go check the Crystal Caves. Again, I don't know why it would be there, but that is the deepest place we've found so far. Let's bring out Mr. X because we're gonna be returning to say hello to an old friend. And I got no clue where this thing's gonna be coming from. So we'll just have to wait and see. In all seriousness though, I do actually really like this region. It's very fucking pretty. And like the ambience in here is really spooky and...
Crystals in this environment are confusing my senses. And yet I feel certain there is something important below. A facility or a body component. Perhaps both. I cannot tell.
Wait, do we gotta go back to that facility where we found the component at? In before we run straight into the Shadow Leviathan again? Yeah, we are in the right neighborhood, Ed. We're close by. I just don't know... Okay, I thought I saw it. Nope. Yeah, where the big crystal cluster is. This is where we drop down to get the body part. Is that the same facility? There's the big man. Let's just hide from that. It's gotta be back in the crystal wall bit, surely. Like, that's where my brain's going, right? I'm thinking that it is in that well where all the... Like, it's gotta be over there. But the only thing over there is that facility that only had the body part. So I'm thinking, like, what the hell else am I looking for here? Oh, right. Water. That's important. Okay, hang on. Okay. This is different. This is different. The hell are these things? This distinctive viral plant is often found growing out of a green crystal outcropping that appears to be similar to jade. Okay, this is different. I think we found it. Hang on, I heard something. I think yep, I definitely heard another roar. Good. Oh, I don't think this one is not on a path. This one is just roaming. Yep, okay, we're just gonna have to confront this thing. I don't think we can get around it or avoid it.
Sense the presence of a substantial facility in the area. Unable to identify.
Or it'll just ignore us, okay. Alright then. I guess it wasn't hungry. Also, fucking thank you, Alan, finally. You're only fucking just telling me now that I'm nearly at its doorstep. Appreciate it. Excuse me. How did I get past that Leviathan? I just kinda left. I don't know what I did, I just left. Alright, so we are gonna have to pass by this thing. Oh, hey, here we go. Oh, that was easy.
Once you have used the fabricator to build each component, we can assemble them.
And then we can transfer you out of my head?
I am anticipating it as much as you are.
So, Alan, you said your people came here in search of a cure?
I was a researcher.
You were a scientist? Like me?
My people regarded my scientific contributions with particular interest.
As I said, like me.
If that is your interpretation.
So, how did your valuable scientific mind wind up infected?
Not my mind, my body. Perhaps you should build the next component.
So you came here to search for a cure?
I led the mission.
Does that mean the bacteria got out on your watch?
This subject is uncomfortable. If you would like to know more, I will ask that you first construct the final component. This is the last piece. Soon I will be autonomous again.
What will you do with your newfound freedom?
I must return home to make amends.
Amends? For the bacterium? There seems to be a lot you're not telling me.
It is hard for me to find the words. I must collect my thoughts. We have all the necessary components. You may initiate body fabrication sequence from the terminal.
You still owe me an explanation.
I understand.
And time to bring our boy to life.
The escape of the bacterium was an accident. I thought my solution was foolproof. I was wrong.
Did you cause the accident?
Yes.
Oh,
I do not wish
Oh.
to speak about it.
we can come back to this.
I just lost my prawn suit. I may be stuck down here. Also, did I just see it? Is it clipping in here? It better not be clipping in here. You better not clip the fuck in here. Alright, I'm gonna go talk to Alan.
What are you doing?
Research. Tit for tat. You've probed my mind. I scan your body.
The Complete Physical Architect vessel is a biotechnological and cybernetic hybrid incorporating design elements from more than 20 DNA strands. The outer layer of tissue has the consistency of leather. The tissue is interlaced with channels of visibly glowing energy, powered by the alien's internal biotechnological heart. Alan has 6 articulated arms that are suspended around his body by magnetic levitation. These arms contain independent high-speed computing systems and are capable of performing tasks independently. The organic arms are considered secondary to the inorganic robotic arms. These are used for mundane tasks that don't require much fine motor movement. The bottom half of the arms are covered in a biocomposite plating. The plating might serve as a form of armor. It also appears to store latent energy buildups like capacitors. The hooved legs are reminiscent of several species of mountain goats. The hooves are covered in microscopic hooks that aid in exploring rough and uneven terrain. The forelegs and the hind legs are oddly close together, which explains why walking might be a secondary mode of movement for this architect form. This architect body is able to teleport or blink short distances. The method is likely a scaled-down version of the teleportation gates, but the methodology is not well understood. It is likely the architect's body is able to provide the massive amount of power necessary for this function. Matching DNA fragments appear to be derived from the following sources. Chromium boar of Caldwell prime, an invasive species known for their extremely tough skin, which makes them hard to eradicate. Putty serpent of Apotstakar. This snake has extremely tensile skin that prevents it from tearing and allows it to compress itself into small spaces. Electrode eel of Lithton generates an electrically charged slime across its length. Astral rays, moons of Marden 14. These rays have small organs that generate and store electricity. Shaggy goats of Olympion. These herbivorous creatures live on the rocky foothills of the mountain planet Olympion and are excellent climbers. Giant gecko of Holt's asteroid. Massive geckos that emit an electrostatic charge on its footpads. This creates a charge difference in the surface the gecko is climbing. The markers of at least a dozen other biological species are present but unrecognized at this time. We'll figure out what to do about getting out of here later. Here you go, Alan.
Did it work? Are we...
It has been some time since I last stretched out in so many dimensions. Like waking from a dream.
Whoa. Hey. You're really not in my head anymore?
There are some remnants. Would you like your memories of me removed as well?
Are you kidding? No way. You still owe me the end of your story.
I told you I must return home. To assess. Repair. Make amends.
Tell me more.
When the bacteria escaped, it was my fault. I disobeyed the directive from my network.
Oh no.
What?
We noticed that a species of Leviathan young produced an enzyme that is efficient against the bacteria. I thought if we incubated sea dragon eggs, we might expedite their hatching. I was not wrong.
But...
It would appear that sea dragon parents are stronger and more motivated than our facility was rated to handle.
And the bacteria got out, infecting everything. How many survived the outbreak back home? Are they still waiting for someone to bring back a cure?
I do not know.
Can I help?
The fact that I withheld this information does not concern you.
It was certainly manipulative. And I've also made my own share of mistakes. I'm still committed to helping.
I accept your help. Find me at the gate when you are ready. In the meantime, I must prepare.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Oh, now we have a location. All right. Well...
Please, I will join you in the gate base when everything is ready. But for now, I have much to prepare.
All right. Well, now we got to get out of here, which is going to be difficult, considering I no longer have a prawn suit. And I am 900 meters down, and my subterranean is 1,000 meters away from me. Whew. Yeah, I can't repair the prawn suit. As you'll see, it is gone. It got blown up. So what I may have to do is die. Like, legitimately, I may just have to die and get ported back to my subtrain. That might be the only option. Well, I guess I don't have a choice. Let's see how far I can make it. Not very far. Oh, God. Oh, this is, Oh, there's two. Yeah, no, I'm fucking dead. Well, at the very least, before I die, I could try to scan one of them. There is no way I'm making it back alive. Absolutely no way. Yeah, no, it's coming directly for me. Ouch! You know what? Fuck it. If I'm gonna die, I'm not going back empty-handed. Come back here, bitch. Hold still, you wiggly son of a fuck. Get back here. I'm not leaving empty-handed. I am getting your PDA entry, you bitch. Come here. You will share your knowledge with me, creature of the deep. Got it. All right, fuck you. I know I'm not dead yet, but I'm probably gonna die here eventually. Or you'll just leave me be. Okay, that's, nope, never mind, here he comes again. Whee! Hello! Goodbye! Let's see how far I can make it. Probably not very. I am most likely going to drown before I get back to my truck. There is a very small possibility that I might make it back in time. Highly doubt it. Because I need to not only go up, I need to get all the way back through this cave before I... Oh, wait, no. I don't need to go all the way back. I just have to make it to the other base. 45 seconds of oxygen left. I can make it. I can make it.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
This is big brain time! Oh! Oh! Now we swap the battery. Unfortunately, I have no more med packs. I don't think I can even make any more. Nope. Alright. Now, can we actually make it out of here? I need to get past this Shadow Leviathan. I don't know where it went. I'm going to just have to pray I don't run into it. Yeah, this one is on a route. The other ones down there were just roaming. This one actually has a set path that it usually follows. Only problem is, I don't know what that set path is entirely. I only have a vague idea. I don't know if I am actually going to get out of here alive. I am damn well going to try. Cut through this little section, cover some ground, and to give myself some cover. I gotta be careful. It could jump out at any moment. I am almost there. I am 200 meters and approaching rapidly. I am almost there. Did I actually get out of that alive? Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit, we actually got out of that. How the fuck? How did I get out of that? Floofle Floof, thank you for the 10,050 bits. Jesus, you are the fucking champion of the people, Seth. That was amazing. I don't know how the fuck I got out of that. Sans Seraph, thank you for the 600 bit, the what? No, 6-month resub. You've survived, hero. Thank you. I don't know how, but we did. Love your content so far. Keep it up. Thank you very much. I am forever going to regret losing Mr. X, but hey, we can rebuild him better than before.
Okay, enough.
Wow. We actually made it out of that alive. And not only that, we didn't get out of that empty-handed. We have another entry to read. We also have a new artifact phase gate to go inspect. We have a new entry to read. Let's do that real quick. Why don't we?
Alright, yeah, that's a pretty good job.
Excuse me?
Seth, you magnificent bastard, you deserve this after pulling that off, you crazy, crazy man.
Thank you very much, Old Bean. Holy shit. This is a massive 60-meter plus Leviathan that appears to be the odd convergence of several evolutionary offshoots. Shovel-like head, the streamlined head of the Shadow Leviathan helps it slice through the water as it approaches its prey. Beneath its smooth skin is thick head plating that is used as a battering ram to ward off competing Shadow Leviathans during mating season. So what you're telling me is these fish fuck. Gotcha. Segmented legs. The legs are covered in a thick... Oh, did I get a message? Hang on, sorry folks. Nope, we're good. The legs are covered in a thick, segmented exoskeleton similar to an arthropod. The Leviathan's legs are used less for propulsion, which is left to its blade-like tail, and more for hunting prey. The thick legs fold open over captured fauna like a cage, while the strong exoskeleton protects the tissue beneath from damage as the Leviathan feeds. Bioluminescent digestive tract. The Shadow Leviathan's mouth leads directly to its digestive tract, which secretes a highly acidic compound onto captured prey. This bioluminescent cavity attracts light-seeking phytoplankton, which in turn draw in larger fish. Extreme threat, avoid at all costs. And I fucking did the dance macabre with it. You know what? Fuck it. Let's just head to the phase gate. Before I do that, actually, do I got ion cubes? Yeah, well, I got a ion cube. I am also low on water. I might need to find some pink boy. Hey, speaking of which, is that a pink boy? No, it is not. But there are some pink boys. So before we go to the gate, actually, there's a few things that I want to do. Oh, right, we have a truck aquarium, I forgot. That is this extremely helpful thing that gives me food and water whenever I need it. You know, that's probably important. But yeah, we're gonna go say hello to the Goldie little the tri-valves before we leave. And against my better judgment, we're gonna go take a short trip to the void. Probably to die, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. You saved your life and now you want to throw it away. Look, man, I'm on an adrenaline high. I need to chase that high again, and the only way to do it is to throw myself into the most dangerous situation that I could think of. Charging headlong into the darkest area of the map, into the most dangerous area of the map. Yeah, I know I've already been spoiled, but fuck it. I know what is out there, but I haven't seen it, so I may as well just see what it looks like. Hi, I'm Sethorven, and welcome to Jackass Subnautica Edition. Thank you, Galaxy Gamer. Love your avatar. Love the avatar you use. Seth bot thingy looks very snazzy. Thank you. It's actually a character that I had used for anything, and decided to make them my mascot. Their name is Aloe9. Hello. Adorable.
Good.
One more time. These are definitely still cute. Oh. Very timid too. Not as cute as the cuttlefish, I'd say, but they're definitely still cute. You know what, that's good enough. Considering that I'm not going very far, or at least I'm not going very deep, I'm just going out. We're gonna save right here, because I'm just gonna fast travel my way back here by way of quitting out the game the second I get my pants scared off me. Excuse me. Time to see what awaits us. Probably nothing good. I know what is out there, because unfortunately people told me, but I don't know what it looks like. Here we go. I am leaning back.
Warning. Entering ecological dead zone. The prospect.
Whoa! What the fuck are you? Okay. Hi. Hello. Nice to meet you. Boy, you are freaky. Whoa. Hi. Yes. Yeah, you are definitely freaky. Whew. Hello. Nice to meet you. Ah. Jesus. Yeah, the little spindly nonsense you do with your mandibles. I'm not a fan of that. Not a fan. Well, you know we gotta scan it. Let me just fix my ride first. Let's go say hello again. Hello. Jesus. You are quiet that time. Come here, bitch. Ow. Yes, come here. Ow. Oh, this is such a terrible idea. But fuck it. It's on the shoreline now. I don't think it's supposed to do that. It's just gone. Did it ever exist to begin with? But I think scanning that thing may not be feasible. It's a bit too fast. And besides, I got no health. So if I tried to scan that thing now, I'd just die. And I'd have to drive my way all the way back out here. Back we go. We saw it. I don't know how the fuck I lived. But we saw the void, Cheliceret. Oh well, I'll probably scan it in my off time. And let's familiarize myself with where I'm going. And maybe make myself another prawn suit while I'm at it. I believe Umbrella got to that cello. Yeah, probably. It definitely looked very zombie-ish. Yeah, the upgrades went bye-bye as well, which is unfortunate. So, it'll be an honorary Mr. X 2.0. Yeah, unfortunately, Mr. X is a X-Mister. So, welcome, Mr. Next. Sequels always have diminishing returns. This is very true. There we are, and the name will be in white. And the interior shall also be black. Oh, welcome, Mr. Next. Unfortunately, you are 100% unupgraded, and if I had to guess, your upgrades are not cheap. Farewell, Mr. Next. You shall remain behind as the eternal guardian of my palace. Fare thee well, my newest, most loyal subject, as I leave to achieve my greater destiny. Oh, is this the wrong one? That's the wrong one. Hang on. I knew that. What's the next goal? Heading to the Phase Gate facility. I don't know what we'll find there, but if I had to imagine, that will be the end of the game. Alan is going to be sent home, and then I'm not sure what we'll do after that. Probably be going home ourselves. Now we shall see what awaits us at the facility. I am just a horrible, horrible murderer. Okay, I think I actually need to go on land now. Well, fare thee well, fish. Enjoy your life in the aquarium. It's safer there, honestly. Well, you know what? At least we have a beautiful aurora to send us off. I really wish the game would just have, like, calm surface weather that lasted a bit longer than that. It'd be nicer that way. I really am not a fan of how the weather just changes so rapidly and doesn't last for very long. Maybe I went the wrong way. Also, yeah, my fucking pod that I rode in on is still on fire. I find that fucking hilarious. That this pod is still on fire. At least it's warm. Now the true final boss of the game, my impeccable sense of direction. Okay, there's probably a different path that I missed. Yeah, because I don't think there's any other path on this. There must be a different glacier. Let's get back on the truck.
Yeah, fuck it. Like it. Fuck it. Yep, there.
And the fuck. Come on. There we go. Ah, good. Now I can't see. This is excellent. I'm lost and I can't see. That fucking Titan Holefish. Get out of the goddamn way. Okay, here we go. Here we go. These fish are trying to live. Well, you know what? As an old American hero once said, if God had wanted you to live, he would not have created me! Okay, this is definitely different. In fact, actually, this is the old base. Yeah, this is where you used to start. Wow, we could have gone here and gotten my prawn suit really early. Goddamn. Alright, well, I'll remember that for next time, I guess. Can I go inside? Yeah, this is the old starter base.
What did Altera use this place for?
Researchers here were trying to find me.
Alan? You're not supposed to be in my head anymore. I'm pretty sure I was supposed to find this place earlier.
While other teams have been pursuing more nebulous approaches to awakening the architects, I've tried to take a more practical approach. We know these part organic, part digital beings, stored what they thought of as themselves on computers within their sanctuaries, and we know efforts to wake or communicate with them have been in vain. My theory is that to make first contact, these digital ghosts must first be recombined with an organic component. As Dr. Kaz Slaney's classic study noted, we know they had means to grow cybernetic bodies and to transfer their data patterns between them. There is a known probable architect sanctuary in this sector, but entry is not currently possible. If I can get inside and present the right vessel, I do think we will be successful.
So there was a water
I don't want you to
filtration
know
machine.
Too much about architects. I could not let her. She was, what do you call them? Alteran.
What did you think she would do to you?
She might have discovered the gateway to our home world. I thought it wiser not to take the chance.
That is probably fair, to be completely honest. Wow, yeah, there's a lot of stuff here. A lot of data pads.
Hey Sam, you want to say hi to my kids? I told them I'd show them a day in the life of a scientist.
Of course. Hi, Oren. Hi, Svea.
Tell us what you're working on.
Oh, this is a personal project.
Looks more like biology than robotics.
Yeah, I was just thinking, I know no one is on my side with this, but what if I just found a way to take care of the deadly bacterium?
Was this
Oh,
Sam's
damn it.
base? What was she doing all the way out here?
Well, sorry about that, folks. I'll try that
Hey
again.
Sam,
What if I just found a way to take care of the deadly bacterium?
I wouldn't say no one is on your side. I'm on your side.
I know, but you won't say anything to Emmanuel or Zeta or anyone.
What effect would it have if I did? I'm not exactly employee of the month right now.
I know. I wouldn't want you to risk more than you already have.
I'm sorry. I wish I could do more. What are you working on there? And what do you mean by take care of the deadly bacterium?
Is that thing still recording?
Oh, right. So, that was Sam, kids. I'll turn this off now.
Probably a good idea. Probably a good idea. Yeah. So, last minute lore dump. Let's see what we got.
My darlings, Brian, Svea, and Oren, I'm counting the days until I can come home and give you all the hugs and kisses. Since my research project was cancelled, they have me at a place called Outpost Zero, doing nothing much. Just cataloguing things, plants, the occasional animal, but it's mostly ice where I am, so there's not a lot of new stuff to find.
Mostly ice everywhere,
Svea
really.
and Oren, you know how you get bored when your hover dance teacher makes you practice skills 15 minutes over schedule and it eats up your freestyle time? It's a bit like that. But I have a new roommate, Samantha, a roboticist. You should see her little bangling box. Oren, you'd love them. But she got management upset. I guess this is just where they send you if they decide you're too much trouble. I'm kind of glad she's here, though. I was getting lonely. I'm still trying quietly. I don't want any more trouble to figure out where I went wrong. I was sure. I picked up a distress signal. I was right on top of it, and then it just stopped. What if someone, an architect, is still down there and needs help? I'll be home before I ever get to find out, and it will fall to some future researcher to come and find out, I guess. I hope. But I can't wait to be home with you. When are you going to send me some more art? There's still a patch of bare wall here that could use some colour and a touch of genius. I miss you. I love you. I hope you're still proud of me. I'm proud of you.
Yeah, I am fucking, like, I had no idea this was here. I don't think you had a reason to go this way. Like, at all. If I wasn't looking for the phase gate, I would never have come this way.
I don't think I have a choice. I have to neutralize the bacteria myself. I'm a little nervous. Okay, terrified. But this thing is a death sentence. We shouldn't be messing around with it. I'm no biologist, I know. So does everyone else here. I haven't spoken to Danny since we fought about it. Zeta said she'd handle it and then didn't. Lil practically begged me to drop it. This is completely beyond the scope of your work. You have to stop before you jeopardize your standing with the company. I don't want good standing with a transgov that would do this. Robin tried to warn me. Maybe she was right, and Altera really is unfixable. Maybe I deserve better than this. We all do. I've synthesized the antibacterial agent. I know my biochem at least well enough to do that much. I've stashed some away in one of the Pengling research caves, southeast of the Leviathan. That was probably the easy part. Now I just have to carry out the plan. Focus, be brave, worry about what happens next after the threat is neutralized. They're going to know it was me. If they send me home, when they send me home, where the ice isn't 20 feet thick, I can get my Augie bun back. We can cuddle under a nice warm blanket. Things with Robin will thaw out. They always do. Besides, I think she'll respect this. And then, maybe I'll start my own research outfit with an awesome team. I'd love to work on prosthetics again. Help people find peace and ease in their bodies. No more cold. No more spying. Nothing that can be misused. All right. Now's my time. I've got this.
Ah, man, and all this was hidden away, and all this was practically hidden away in an area that he had no reason to go to until now. At least, am I wrong? Like, I had no idea this was here. In fact, if I had to guess, well, I know what this is, right? This is the original starter base. This is where Jeff takes off and leaves you to die. And then you find the then you find the precursor door over this way. I do remember that. But yeah, all of this, like, necessary story dumps, necessary characterization for Sam, all that. Whew. I don't know. I got a lot of thoughts to share, but I'll wait until after we're done here. I have a feeling we're about to get to the end of the game. And there's our boy him, Sab. Well, that's unfortunate.
Are you preparing to leave, Alan?
Yes. There is much to do.
That's unfortunate. Well, I've come to expect things not loading in properly in Subnautica games. That's just par for the course, really. Really did beans a lot of the plot beats, didn't they? Just like the geometry. God, this... so much lost potential. I'll talk about it later.
Do you still wish to leave with me? Beyond this teleporter, there is no turning back.
Are you kidding? I can't pass up a chance to see where architects come from. Besides, I don't have another ride.
I do not know what we will find there. The others may be sick or angry, if they live at all.
Or you could find peace. Family.
I hope you are right. Please complete any business you still have on this planet. Join me on the other side when you are ready to leave.
I think we're done here. Is there supposed to be a thing loaded in here? I'm assuming something didn't load in. Well, okay. Let's try this again. What a way to end it. Game breaks right at the last hurdle. Oh man. Okay. I'm gonna try leaving, walking away. We're gonna save here. We're gonna quit. Did I break reality at the last hurdle, just like irreversibly? Did I really do that? Okay. So, 1 minute, folks. Technical difficulties. I just expect shit like this to happen with Subnautica games. Just both of them. This shit just happens with these games. But I just have to say, it is very fucking fitting that this happens at the last possible instant. Oh, right. Sorry, forgot. I forgot. But yeah, still not fixed. Still not fixed. Okay. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna quit. Again, we're gonna verify the game cache. We're gonna get far away from it. Once again, going on standby. If this doesn't work, then I think the game is soft locked and I can't complete it. Solution: game must be closed, but be sure your last save location is far from the Architect Phase Gate facility. If not, go save in your ocean base, close the game completely, then go to file location that. In that folder, there is a folder named Cells Cache for safety. Cut that and paste it somewhere else. Then open the game, go to the Architect Phase Gate facility. It worked for me, hope it works for you. Boy, howdy, this is just so perfect to how this game feels. Really cool moment right at the end. We get some really neat, we get at least some payoff with Alan, a potential for something really cool, and it fumbles it in the end zone. It would be funny if it wasn't so depressing. Heck, even the escape rocket incident at the end of the last playthrough wasn't nearly as bad as this because that didn't soft lock the game. That just caused me to go flying and it was just weird, but I was still able to complete the game. It was one of those glitches where it was ridiculous, but it was honestly just more funny than anything else. You narrowly escaped death from drowning, only for the game to break on you. Narrowly escaped death from drowning, basically wrestled with a Shadow Leviathan to get its scan, went to the Void to see the Void Chalicerate, survived the Chalicerate attack, by the way. Didn't get to scan it because it was too fast, but still. And then only for it all to end by the game soft-locking me out of the ending, potentially. I just realized this is the game literally subverting expectations. It all comes... Hang on a minute. Where is it? Where the fuck is it? It all comes full fucking circle. Let's see. Are we boned? Are we just fucked? Okay, not looking good. Not looking good. Not looking good. Okay, I'm gonna try Jenny's thing. Oh my god, this actually happened.
Outpost 0 is where your sister worked her final days on 4546B. It is quite isolated.
Yeah, I know the brightest ideas can flourish in the middle of nowhere, but this is practically off the map. A lot of people would love to get paid to sit around and do nothing. And not Sam. She must have been miserable out here. And they have the nerve to call her negligent. I think they drove her to an extreme.
They also motivated me to change my behavior.
Because they drove you into hiding?
I had calculated that they might be well placed to answer my distress signal. But I came to suspect their motivations were not aligned with mine.
So you made yourself harder to find.
It was a calculation.
I am sorry, this is not how I thought today would go. I thought that, we'd have the disappointment of the ice worm, but then we'd get some really cool moments, and to be fair, we did. Okay, so we save here. Honestly, I know there's a method too, but if this doesn't work, I don't know if I care enough to try it at this point. My patience has been worn thin. Like, way too thin. Will we get to see the ending of the video game? Do we get to see the ending? I really would like to see it in, for myself in my own game. That'd be nice. Okay, hang on a minute. Did it work? Hang on. Wait. Hold on. I think it loaded. Okay. The entrance loaded. The entrance there's the gate. Okay. Excellent. It worked. Good. We get to see the ending. Thank you very much, Jenny. That actually worked. We get to see the ending of Below Zero.
Robin, you're just in time. The phase gate is opening.
You've been hiding a phase gate here this whole time.
Only for the last millennium. It will lead us home.
No wonder you hid yourself from Altera.
It was imperative to keep the homeworld safe, in hopes that the others survived.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Will you help me prepare the ship? The energy masts must be moved into place.
Well, this is different.
Okay. Alright. So what do I need to do? Oh, I'm floating. Ooh. Okay, this is cool. This is definitely cool. Ooh, careful, Robin. Whoa. Yeah. She's getting used to it, folks. Give her a minute. Alan's probably watching her like, oh dear God, this woman's gonna kill herself.
And I will initiate ship assembly. Thank you. The masts are in place. The energy field is ready. There is no time to lose.
Alright. I think we're about to see the ending. I'm pretty sure those were script notes that they accidentally left in. Hang on, I need to get a better view.
Join me, Robin.
Ow!
I
Ow!
apologize. The levitator was calibrated for heavier bodies.
Duly noted.
I would have helped you to your feet, but as you can see, I have been fully integrated with the ship.
Is this permanent?
Nothing is permanent. Are you ready to go?
Yes. I found the answers I was looking for. I'm ready to move on. I can't bring Sam back. But I know she died fighting, and I got to finish her work. I'll always carry her memory.
Good. Please brace yourself, and then we will depart. Launching in 3, 2, 1.
Whoa.
Much obliged, partner.
What will we find when we get there?
If I am the last of my kind, I will experience the sorrow of 10,000 souls dimming.
Wah! Jesus! How fast do you think they're going?
And if they survived?
With you, I am ready to face whatever awaits.
Oh man, so many mixed feelings. The ending was fucking awesome, but we almost didn't see it. That was so fucking good. But it nearly broke toward the end. It's one of those things where, like, Oh man, even with all the flaws, and like, of course, really stupid shit like leaving fucking script notes in the fucking game. I can tell they've really tried to make this good. God damn it, but there's just so much wrong with it. It sucks the most when I can tell there was serious effort and they tried to make it good. And there was a serious fucking potential. And it just fumbled in all the wrong places. This story got changed in early access. How it used to be was Robin and Sam were both alive. Sam was actually a helper who talked to you on the radio. The Alan storyline was originally the only storyline, but the story got changed during development. I think what happened is they had planned out the progression of the world for the original story and already developed the world around that story. But for one reason or another, the story was changed in development, likely because of feedback. So now they were like, well, how do we make the world that we've already made fit this new story? Which, well, they tried, and unfortunately they didn't. I think what really ended up happening was they tried to do too much, and they tried to please too many people, all at once. I'm going to see if there's a post-credit scene first, and then I'll continue my thoughts. Oh, there isn't. Okay. Alright, so to kind of further elaborate on that, I think they saw the success that the first game had, and the pressure got to them. Between, apparently, a story dev leaving and the pressure to make a worthy successor to the original, I think there was a lot of cracking in the dev team, rather. And I wouldn't even say this is bad. It's just, there's a lot about it that's great. And there's also a lot about it that makes me want to pull my hair out. The best analogy I could say, yeah, flawed, but like the best analogy that I could say, the original Subnautica was a beautiful painting, but a simple one. A very simple painting, but a very, very beautiful one. The next one up, they tried to fiddle with the follow-up painting and they did too much, which caused bleeding of colors. It caused things to get smudged. You can tell there was actual vision behind it, but it got lost. In fact, I think a really good analogy, another really good comparison between Subnautica base and Below Zero is if you compare their box arts, Subnautica is just a dude in water with some peepers around him as he's like examining a rock or whatever. In Below Zero, the box art is you've got Robin underwater trying to swim away from a squid shark, and then you have the surface with the ice worm and with too much color, and there's nowhere for your eyes to look. Like, there's nothing for your eyes to hone in on. Like, there's no focus. And I think that's the best fucking analogy I could come up with. There's a lot to this game, but it has no focus. At least not in the places where it really needed it. Base Subnautica was a lot simpler, but because it was a lot simpler, there was less for them to fuck up, and they could expand on what they did have in ways that made it really meaningful. Yeah, it's a simple game with a lot of depth, both literal and metaphorical. Anti-Gestalt, it somehow feels less than the sum of its parts. By all metrics, it should be a good game, but taken together, something's gone. Yeah, pretty much. They tried to fit too much into too small a package. I feel that the stories of Woman Tries to Stop Altera's Stupidity and Woman Discovers and Befriends Precursor should have been two different stories. Yeah, honestly, that's been my opinion for a long time. It's not that the Sam story and the Alan story are bad, either are on their own bad. It's that together they don't support each other. I would have much heavily preferred if the story had stuck to just being about Robin's quest to figure out what happened to Sam, stop Altera, and cure the Corabacterium for good, or been about Robin finding an ancient precursor hiding away from Altera and helping them rebuild, discover what happened to their people, and also curing Kara, I guess. But, and then, yeah, Maida. Well, Maida's just there. I love her as a character. She's awesome, but she's just there. Like, there was no point to including her in the story. And in fact, her presence is very confusing because she was infected with Kara at the end of her storyline in the last game. How has she survived this long? As much as I love Maida as a character, and I think she's awesome, she either needed to have more done with her or she should not have been in the game. It's like they had so many ideas and wanted to do all of them, and as a result, none of them got done well enough. It's a Subnautica sequel. We should keep it underwater. But we made this cool ice worm. We have this cool idea for an ice worm, and it chases you across a glacier. And we want it to be set in like the frozen tundra. Maybe we can, maybe you find a frozen Leviathan that's frozen with Kara. Or maybe you can also find a precursor who is... It just on and on and on. And like at some point, someone in development should have just said, you know, I think we've got enough. Let's work with what we got. Yeah, actually, I do agree with that Next Decade. They did a great job of characterizing people in this game. I've gone on record of saying in the videos, I think the voice acting and the writing in this game is good. It is. Legitimately. I stand by that, and I will die on that hill. The voice acting in this game and the character and like the writings of the characterization, like the god damn my brain, the characterization of the characters are all good. And another thing, despite the fact that the Shadow Leviathan was pretty spooky, I'd say the atmosphere in this game was weaker than the first one, precisely because there was too much going on. I was struggling to figure out why I was not as immersed in this world as I was the last one, and then I just kind of drove around this world and I figured it out. It's too loud. There's too much noise. There's too much wildlife noise. The sea truck is too loud. You're not given enough time to just sit and take in the soft ambience of the world around you to make it feel big. I actually, as much as I do like the new sound effects in the prawn suit in particular, I prefer the old one for this game. Because while they were simpler, the fact that there were not constant noises as you're moving around meant that you were paying more attention to the world's noises, not your big prawn suit. Everything felt a bit more claustrophobic. Yeah, too busy for an almost dead planet. Yeah, basically. And I do like the Leviathan designs in this one. I like how they try to go for less of a monstrous design and more of an actual, like, I'm not sure what the word I'm looking for is, but they look more like animals than they do monsters in this one. And I like that. I think that's cool. If that's the aesthetic they were wanting to go for, where they look more like just giant predators as opposed to giant monsters, then yeah, I'm fine with that. I actually like the Chelicerate's design. I love the Shadow Leviathan's design. It's freaky as hell. I've already gone on record as saying that the Ice Worm is one of the coolest Leviathans in the game. Not the scariest, but the coolest. It's just they didn't do enough with them. And they weren't nearly as much of they didn't feel like nearly as much of a constant threat. I'm not in the best state of mind to give a full-on critique. Bleh. I'm a little tired and loopy and I've been coughing and sneezing up a storm these last couple of days. And I need to reiterate, I do like this game, but I want to like it more than I do. Where it's good, it's really good. But where it's bad, it's fucking grating. And yet, despite all the frustration, that ending was fucking fantastic. It's just a shame that everything building up to it would just felt so bland. So we're ending about 20 minutes early, but honestly, we finished the game, so I think that's a good note to end it on. Hopefully y'all enjoyed the stream still, despite my saltiness, and hopefully you enjoyed the whole playthrough. I did. Legitimately, I did. I just wish I could have enjoyed it more. So, thank you all for joining me. And despite the fact that we ended on we began on a sour note, I think we ended on a pretty good one. So y'all have a good night, and thank you very much for helping to keep the show running. I'll see y'all later. Well, there we are, folks. Below Zero series is finally finished. Sorry it took so long and that it ended on kind of a mixed note, but I do hope you still enjoyed the series as a whole. I certainly liked the game, despite my conflicted opinions on it, but we'll talk about all of that in a later video. Speaking of which, I've been talking about this elsewhere, but I think it's time to make it official here. This is the last playthrough-centric series I'll be doing on this channel until the end of the year at the very least, with a possibility of even longer. The reason being is, as I've said before, I want to focus more on the bigger, more discussion-focused videos like the one I did on XCOM and, more famously, my Subnautica retrospective, which has passed 1 million views now. Jesus Christ. Thank you all for that. My first million-view video. I never thought I'd see the day. And since I've got ideas for more videos of that type, I figured I'd focus more effort on just working on those at my own pace. The first of these is still planned to be the Dark Souls retrospective, followed by either the Below Zero and Subnautica comparison, or something else entirely. Not sure yet. On the subject of the Dark Souls video, it's shaping up to be even longer than the Subnautica one, to the tune of about 2 friggin' hours. And that's me trying to be concise. I may have bitten off more than I could chew, but I'm already hip deep, so may as well dive in. Regardless, I'm sure you'll enjoy it. I'll still be doing gameplay stuff over on my Twitch channel and may start streaming more than just on the weekends while I work on the bigger stuff. But we'll see. Either way, expect no more playthrough content on this channel until at least the end of the year. I understand if some of you are disappointed by that, but I do hope you stick around and watch what comes next. I think you'll like it. Thank you all for staying with the channel and supporting it for as long as you have. And to all the newcomers, thank you for helping us get over 100,000 subscribers. A massive milestone for this channel, and I hope we keep going from there. So thank you all again for watching, and as always, y'all have a lovely evening, and I'll see you next time.